Joining us today on The Blend is Dr. Daniel Gould. He's the director of the Institute for the Study of Youth Sports and professor of kinesiology at MSU. Youth athletes who specialize in one sport are more prone to long-term injuries, according to some new research. Tell us a little bit of the benefits of a multi-sport participation.
Yeah, there's a number of benefits to kids playing multiple sports. First, they learn a variety of motor skills like jumping, hopping, skipping, throwing, and some sports emphasize some of those more than others. Secondly, as you mentioned, they're more likely to not have injury because they're using different muscle groups in the different sports. Third, they get exposed to different coaches, so they kind of expand on that horizon. Second, it helps a kid find a sport that might be right for them. Maybe you try soccer or basketball, and it was fun, but it's not for you, and you try lacrosse or you try swimming, and that's more to your benefit. So there's a ton of benefits.
So, Kathy, we're going to introduce you, Kathy Schaefer, who's with the Michigan Association of Chiropractors. So, what's the role of chiropractic care in youth sports?
Well, these kids that are playing a single sport all year round are actually more prone to long-term injuries. So the chiropractor, what they do is they actually help these young athletes get back in the game sooner with better performance and overall well-being, because they're aligning the spine so that just the brain and the spine communicate much better, and then the recovery is so much faster.
That makes sense, yeah.
Dr. Gould, what advice would you give to parents with young kids that are interested in sports?
Yeah, first, be active yourself and engage in rough and tumble play when they're young.
Yeah.
That's associated with kids being in sport. Secondly, try to make it fun, be enthusiastic when you do physical activity with your child. Third, maybe don't be so overprotective. You don't let your kids make mistakes. I mean, the natural instinct is for us to protect our child, but part of sports, learning to make mistakes or losing. So kind of let them play. Obviously, we want to protect our child, but look in that way.
And look at a variety of sports, as you said.
Oh yeah, a variety. Try different sports. They got to, one, it builds those different skills, but in the end, they'll find maybe the one they like when they're 15 or 16 if they choose to specialize.
Right.
Very cool.
And don't be that parent on the sidelines who's screaming.
It's hard sometimes, but yeah, probably not a good idea.
Whole nother episode.
Okay, never mind. Pretend I didn't say that.
All right, well, thank you. Good advice and interesting study, too. So thank you so much for being here. And of course, we're going to put your information on the screen. If you'd like more information, visit the Michigan Association of Chiropractors, youthsports.msu.edu as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you.